Hey Capricorn, how are we? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're actually looking ahead at August, see what's going on for you, challenges that you may be facing, as well as the good stuff. All right. I will have a couple of extra August based kind of readings coming up, notably, the career and the love stuff. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stay up to date as well. Today I am primarily using the Kauai lenormand, but I do also have here the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. All right, but I do apologize in advance for sniffling and coughing. It's been a day, guys, but I just have a bit of a blocked sinus today, so I just feel like I'm sniffling all over the place. It's been like the wind has been really cold and everything. It's driving me insane, not going to lie, Capricorn. But getting into it for you, I'll stop waffling on. Start, middle, and end of August for our Capricorns. Okay, that one's just jumping out by itself, but we'll start, middle, and end of August for Capricorn, please. Ooh. This is the one that's jumped out, Capricorn. That's the ship. All right. So I'm getting a couple of different messages here. So it's like slightly different. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the cross as well. So it's kind of, I feel like this has got to do with the journey that you're on. The journey that has already begun. The adventure. Life is an adventure. Oh, it's just giving me just little spurts of stuff, not actual messages. For some of you, there may be like a theme of travel throughout August, but that's only a couple of you, to be honest. I don't feel as though that's a strong overall theme for everybody. For the majority of the collective, this is something to do with, the journey that you're either already on, or the big journey that your life's journey, or developing that throughout August. So we're either already on life's big journey, or we're developing a sense of my journey in this life, especially with the cross on the bottom here. That kind of shows me that we are on the right path. We are, this journey is, it may be a spiritual journey for some of you that we're looking at specifically, but it kind of tells us, like, have faith. Have faith. Everything is, happening for a reason. Trust that this is your journey, kind of thing. Some of you already are on this journey, or already know a little bit about this journey, but for others of you, this is like more developing this sense of journey. Kind of feels like life purpose type energy a little bit here, but for some of you, it is a more specific journey. I'm hearing that it could be like connected to a twin flame journey for a couple of you as well. The start of August, we're seeing the moon. So there's a real need for you to trust your intuition at the start of August, especially when it comes to your emotions, to allow yourself to have emotions and feel those emotions, and trust that those emotions are actually trying to help you, even the bad ones. Okay, certain things trigger you for a reason. It's so that you can learn something from that. If something didn't trigger you, it wouldn't mean anything. If it's triggering you, there's something to it. But I do feel as though your emotions are going to be like trying to get certain things through to you at the moment. Like, it does feel like a very spiritual, emotional connection there, that it's like, and trusting when you're feeling drawn to things, because that's a very magnetic energy as well. The moon controls the tides. The moon controls, women's periods and things like that. And it's a very, a magnetic kind of push and pull, and to trust that. So if you're feeling drawn to something, to trust that sensation and to trust that feeling. If your heart continually feels drawn to one thing, to trust that and to trust the love. We have love coming through in the center of August there, the heart. Unconditional love, a lot of love, romantic love. Um, doesn't necessarily need to be romantic. It could be platonic love, family love. But, really trusting those feelings of love this month seems to be the strongest thing because, if you love something and you feel love towards something, doing something, being something, certain people, there's a reason that those feelings exist. Sometimes, yes, it's just for lessons, but for other times, there's something a bit deeper to it. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this month, it's the deeper to it, especially with the moon and the cross both showing themselves here. The end of the month, I do see the fox energy. So that is a little bit separated from the other energy because the fox energy is a very logical, rational type of energy. It's very doing what I need to do to survive and very independent kind of energy there as well, but very boss, uh, clever boss, intelligence, all comes through there. Why are we seeing the fox for Capricorn at the end of August? Clarify the fox for Capricorn at the end of August, because, we're seeing such emotion throughout the month here, and to follow and trust that emotion. And that was just clarified by the cross. So it's actually telling me that with the fox, like I said, fox is usually very logical, rational, crafty kind of energy. It's doing whatever you need to do to get it, to survive. So doing whatever you need to do to fulfill these emotions, to trust these emotions, to, rely on your independent emotional quota, to rely on your emotional intelligence. Okay, so it's a combination. It's actually a combination here of emotional intelligence and doing what you need to do, saying what you need to say in line with your emotions. So it is still very connected emotionally. Normally it would be separate from emotions, but the cross is definitely telling me that, there may be an underlying tone here of responsibility, feeling a bit burdened by love, a little bit like responsible to someone because of love. So that may be a little bit of an underlying tone with that. But to trust the emotions, to trust the love, have faith in that love, have faith in yourself and your own emotional intelligence that you can actually balance, because we've got the heart and the fox. That's mind and heart working together. The way that we're seeing that that they're working together. Okay. I'm kind of keep hearing the word synchronicity as well, like in synchronicity, they're working together. So trusting that, it's kind of like I'm getting this extra chatter coming through that it's like your emotions, you Capricorn, a lot of you may be people that are, my emotions are trying to tell me the wrong thing, my emotions are leading me the wrong way, my emotions are, making me believe the wrong thing, that my emotion, like my love for someone, is making me delusional. But no, you're emotionally intelligent. Trust that you are emotionally intelligent enough to trust your emotions. Does that make sense? Sorry, Capricorn, that one was a bit of a channeling. So sometimes I can't breathe sometimes while I'm channeling. It just all has to come out like that. But what are the biggest challenges for Capricorn in August? What are the biggest challenges for Capricorn in August? Communication. Okay, we have the letter coming through first. Clearly expressing yourself may be difficult. You may be like me and you're just like overload. You've got a lot of emotions, but it's harder to express them sometimes, to actually front up and be like, verbalize those, or express that clearly and honestly. So you may actually be having trouble expressing yourself a little bit. in August when it comes to, communication. It does feel mostly like verbal communication for majority of you here, but, it could be all forms of communication here. But we also see the snake. So for some of you, there is a very specific having a miscommunication or struggle communicating with a Scorpio. That is the Scorpio card. But for majority of you here, this is that deception, that the temptation to believe the illusion, to believe that you're deluded, is the biggest challenge for you. So the snake is a challenge. That's a deception. It's a betrayal. It's an illusion that you're deluded, is what I kind of feel that is. That, oh, it's just passion. It's just passionate. I have passion and desire for this. Yes, but that's all it is. You're tempted to believe that that's all it is. That it's just an illusion, that this love, the love feels like I'm just, once again, going back to the fox energy there, that you're feeling like, I'm just picking up this, like, that's why it's a challenge, because you're telling yourself things aren't real. You're telling yourself that it's all right. No, I'm betraying myself if I feel that. I'm deluded if I feel that. But that's why it's a challenge, because it's a challenge to have faith. Capricorn. Wow. I don't think, I think this is the most hardcore the channeling has come through this week so far. Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn to overcome the challenges in August. Advice for Capricorn to overcome the challenges. Can't make this shit up sometimes, Capricorn. We have the clover and the flowers coming through. The clover is take a chance, take a risk, jump in the deep end. To give and receive. Give your all, to give your all. Jump in the deep end to give your all. No matter if you're scared, no matter if you feel like you potentially deluded here, take a chance, take a risk, invest in giving, and you shall receive. It's straightforward. It's not giving me any of the other little, sometimes we get other keywords popping in, and that's simple as that. The good stuff coming to Capricorn in August. What's the good stuff for Capricorn in August? You can't go back to yesterday. I know these cards are a bit difficult to see with the holographic effect there. You can see Alice in Wonderland there with her she's actually got like a hawk or an eagle there. So a lot of freedom and foresight comes through with eagle hawk type energy, that it's like you're a hawk, right? You're up in the sky, you're free, you're flying high, and you can spot things off a mile away. You've got this foresight where you can see ahead. So we're not looking back to yesterday. You can't go back to yesterday. You're flying forward. You can't fly backwards. You're flying forward. It does say be in the present. So, enjoy the right here, the right now. Make the most of it, live in the moment, jump in the deep end when you need to, enjoy the moment, really. Enjoy the freedom of this moment as well, is something that's wanting to be said too, because you can kind of see that in the future, foresight, there's going to be certain restraints, not bad restraints, but other restraints. Right now, you're a lot freer than you may be, because in the future, you may be restrained by time, by, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, right now you can be free in a lot of different ways that you maybe won't be able to in the future. So enjoy the freedom while it's there. Okay. We also have impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspectives. Once again, like I said, you can't make this shit up, Capricorn. I've already said that with that snake energy. Working through your disbelief, believing in the impossible. If you can dream it, it can be. there's a big part of you telling yourself, this can't be real. The good things are the impossible. The good things coming to you this month, Capricorn. Right now, they look impossible. Right now, you think it's impossible that will happen. The impossible things are the good stuff. Simple as that. But I will clarify. The good stuff for Capricorn in August. What's the good stuff for Capricorn in August, please? Oh, first and foremost, we've got the key, okay? Success, opportunities for success, unlocking new things in your life. Some of you may be unlocking the key, this might be the keys to a new car, the keys to a new house. All opportunities lead to good things this month. Jump in the deep end. Take those opportunities this month, Capricorn. They're going to work in your favor. We also have something very sudden, out of the blue happening. And it is connected to the mice. But the mice is usually, it could be associated with more negative things, right? But it's Mercury retrograde right now. Anything can happen. The impossible things are going to happen this month, Capricorn. This is out of nowhere, suddenly, unexpectedly. Something from the past returns that you thought you had lost that opportunity. You thought it was a lost opportunity. Bang, here it comes around again as a brand new opportunity. It may not even be the same thing, but it's the same energy of that thing, the same opportunity, but maybe in a different thing. So it's like, oh, I missed the opportunity to get that ideal job, and I missed out on that opportunity. But then all of a sudden, bang, you get the exact same opportunity, but like a totally different job, but it's the same opportunity of success. All right, if that makes sense. For some of you, it is a bit different to the original thing that you thought you lost, but it's like the same. It's weird because for some of you, this is a person as well, someone from the past returning. Clarify the mice as a good thing for Capricorn. Why is the mice a good thing for Capricorn? Or who is the mice? What or who is the mice for Capricorn? There's been I can tell you right now, like and it's a good thing, but it's something, there's been a lot of internal struggle. We have the whip, we have the clouds. There's been a lot of internal struggle, a lot of conflict within yourself, a lot of back and forth thinking about this. You haven't stopped thinking about this, Capricorn, or this person. For some of you, it is a person that they may be trouble, but it's not trouble this time. It's good stuff. It's coming through as the good stuff. And for some of you, for a couple of you, it's the opportunity to finally get closure with that sudden unexpected closure from that as well. And that's why it's a good thing, because it's something that's kind of been haunting you a little bit here. It has a little bit been haunting you a little bit here. It's something from the past, someone from the past that you felt you lost that opportunity, or you had that opportunity taken away from you. For some reason or another. There may be a lot of conflict to do with that. There may be, punishing yourself for, oh, I feel like I did something wrong, or I effed that up, kind of thing. So I hope that helps give you some sort of clarity. For some of you, it is connected to love. So definitely keep an eye out for the love reading coming up throughout the week sometime. All right, but that's what we have for you, Capricorn. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements. Make sure you subscribe so you can get up to date with those readings, and I'll see you all again soon.